Hi, today I'm going to talk about topic 4.2 of the AICE International History textbook, how effectively did Chiang Kai-shek deal with the communists in the period from 1927 to 1936. Let's start with the Shanghai massacres and extermination campaigns, which initially suggested strong effectiveness. The Northern Expedition had succeeded partially because of cooperation between the KMT and the CCP, but this alliance quickly broke down. In April 1927, Chiang Kai-shek launched the purification movement in Shanghai after CCP-led worker uprisings threatened his authority. With support from the Green Gang, thousands of communists were arrested or killed in what became known as the White Terror. With estimates ranging from 5,000 to 50,000 deaths, this purge spread to other cities and effectively destroyed the CCP's urban base. By 1928, Chiang had emerged as the undisputed leader of China. At this stage, his actions were highly effective in crushing communist influence in urban centers. However, the success was only partial. The CCP was not eliminated, it retreated and adapted. Under leaders like Mao Zedong, the communists shifted their focus to rural areas, particularly Jing province, where they built a new support base among peasants. This marked a major limitation of Chiang's approach. Next, let's look at the encirclement campaigns and the Long March. Chiang launched 5 major military campaigns to eliminate the CCP. Early campaigns had limited success, but the fifth nearly destroyed the communist base using encirclement tactics. This forced the CCP to retreat in the Long March, an epic 9,700-kilometer journey where only about 10,000 to 20,000 of the original 90,000 survived. On the surface, this appears to be a major victory for Chiang, as the communists were severely weakened militarily. Yet the outcome reveals deeper failure. The Long March allowed Mao to consolidate leadership and transform the CCP into a more disciplined, ideologically unified force. It also became a powerful symbol of communist resistance. Now let's consider the role of Mao Zedong. Mao's emphasis on peasant support and guerrilla warfare made the CCP more adaptable and harder to defeat. While Chiang relied on conventional military campaigns, Mao used mobility and local support to survive. Next, we need to examine the Jian incident of 1936, which highlights a turning point. While Chiang prioritized destroying the CCP, many Chinese leaders believed resisting Japan was more urgent. In December 1936, Chiang was captured by his own generals, who forced him to agree to a second united front with the CCP against Japan. This effectively ended Chiang's extermination campaigns. Although he retained leadership, he was forced to cooperate with the communists, giving him time to recover and expand. This clearly demonstrates that his strategy had failed to achieve its ultimate goal. Finally, let's evaluate the Nanjing Decade, 1928 to 1937, and broader reforms. Under Cheyenne, the KMT government made real progress in modernization, improving infrastructure, education, industry, and governance. However, these successes were even and limited. Large parts of China remained under warlord control, and significant resources were diverted to fighting the CCP instead of strengthening the state. By 1936, nearly half the government spending went to the military, while social reforms were lagged. The continued existence of the growth of the CCP during this period shows that Chiang's policies did not fully stabilize China.